Hello, guys. Welcome to Everything Arsenal. So, a lot of news to get into regarding fixtures and injury news. Obviously, in the last couple of days and almost a week now, there's a lot of stuff that has happened that is out of our hands, something that we can't control, obviously, and that has made our game against over the weekend against Everton be postponed. We didn't play that game. The whole of the Premier League game, Premier League schedule was cancelled for that weekend, and we were hoping that this game would go through, would go ahead, Arsenal against PSV, but that was also postponed, and we have no game this Thursday right now. So no Europa League game until I don't know when this game is going to be played because there's no midweek that is free. There's a Carabao Cup game in like a month or something, and all the entire midweek is filled. And in the next 2 weeks, actually, we have an international break. So literally, there's nowhere to fit that game in. And I was really getting worried that our game over the weekend against Brentford would be postponed as well, but that will obviously go ahead now. Arsenal have confirmed that our Premier League campaign will resume on Sunday with a trip to Brentford. Kickoff is now set to take place at 12 p.m. UK time. So earlier than usual, but as long as the game goes ahead, I'm happy with that. I was getting slightly worried that we wouldn't have a game. Like if that game was postponed as well, there was a chance that we'd go like a month without a game, basically, because this is the last game, and then there will be a 2 week break before we come back to the Premier League. And now that our Premier League game last time against Everton was postponed, and this game against PSV has been postponed, it was looking like we'd go a couple of weeks without seeing Arsenal in action. But thankfully, that will go ahead. It's a bit crazy. It's a bit all over the place. You're going to have to check which games are going through and which games have been cancelled because, like, for example, this midweek, like in the Champions League, Rangers game has been moved from Tuesday to Wednesday. Chelsea's game in the Champions League is going through. Basically, every single Champions League game is going through. But our game on Thursday in the Europa League has been cancelled or postponed. And United's game on Thursday, since it's away, it's going to go ahead. And then over the weekend, there's 3 games that won't go ahead. Brighton against Crystal Palace has been postponed because of other reasons, not actually the Queen. It's because of other reasons, some demonstration and stuff that was confirmed over a week ago. Chelsea against Liverpool has also been postponed, and Man United against Leeds because of security concerns. The same reason why our game against PSV was postponed because of security concerns. The security will be focusing on the Queen's funeral and everything, and also fans coming into the country and all that. I guess is just going to bring a lot of chaos. And PSV are one of those teams that travel with a lot of fans. They are very well supported, so I guess it is going to bring a lot of chaos, and that's why they've cancelled it, and that's why they've cancelled the games between Chelsea and Liverpool. It's a big game, and also Man United against Leeds. It's a big game over there as well. But we don't understand it. Basically, that's why I'm even stuttering. We don't understand it. Some fans are asking why are the games in London going ahead, Brentford and Arsenal, and the games in Manchester, Man United and Leeds postponed. We have no control over this. We're just hoping Arsenal's game goes ahead and we can stay top of the table for another 2 weeks after that. And one of our players could help us do that. Thomas Partey, according to reports, I'm told Thomas Partey has returned to full training ahead of Arsenal's game against Brentford, according to James Bench. So just in time for the international break, huh? Just in time for the international break. Now, I would be very happy with this one if it had happened 1 week ago, if it had happened 2 weeks from now. But now that since Thomas Partey is back, it just means he's back for the international duty. He might not play against Brentford, he might play, but basically he's fit for the international duty where Ghana are going to use him for like 2-3 games, and then he'll probably return with another injury. Now, it's not only Thomas Partey. Like if Smith Rowe returned right now, went to play for England, I'd be like, really? He's not played for us for a couple of weeks with injury and then plays for England? Or Jesus plays for Brazil after not playing for us for 3 weeks? I'd be concerned because Thomas Partey is an injury-prone player. Of course, he needs to play for his country. I don't mind him playing at the World Cup, but friendly matches, do these players really have to play? I think Edu talked to the Brazilian coach and asked him not to pick Jesus, Martinelli, and Gabriel, and all of them will remain back home for the international break, and they'll be fit for our Premier League games after that. But for Thomas Partey, he is now back. He might feature against Brentford, but he'll definitely feature for Ghana. They've picked him for the international duty. So I'm not sure how to feel about this one. Just in time for the international break, I'm not really happy with that one because it does basically mean he's going to play more for Ghana than for Arsenal. And it's not just the part, as I said, it's any player. If this happens with any player, I'd not really be happy because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not really a Brazil fan. I'm not an England fan. I'm not a Ghana fan. I'm not a Nigeria fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. We want our players to play for us. But hey, it's big for them playing for the international teams. And Thomas Partey is returning. Let's see if he's going to play against Brentford over the weekend. And the other thing with this postponements and everything, there's been a lot of postponed games and cancelled games over the last 1 year, 2 years. COVID being playing behind closed doors. Obviously, games being postponed this week because of the Queen and everything. So it's been crazy the last couple of years. It's not been the usual schedule where you're used to playing fixtures August, September, October, November. Remember, there's also a World Cup. That will be another disruption to the Premier League season. We're used to playing August, and then after that, international break, and then September, one international break, October, one international break, and then November, and then another international break. And then usually December, we know there's a lot of fixtures in December. We are going to play again this team, Boxing Day. You're going to play on New Year's Day. There will be an FA Cup in January. All that. The last couple of years, it's been different because of a lot of various things happening. And we just have to deal with it. We just have to survive. Luckily, we have the Arsenal-Brentford game going ahead. And we'll start talking about that game as soon as possible. But yeah, that is the latest news from today. Arsenal PSV postponed. Arsenal against Brentford will go ahead. Thomas Partey has returned from the injury. And for other teams, Chelsea, Liverpool has been postponed. Man United, Leeds has been postponed. And Brighton against Crystal Palace has also been postponed. So a lot of things going on. Let me know how you feel about this. There's not really anything we can do, as I said. Just let me know how you feel about this. Did you want the PSV game to go ahead? Do you feel like it should have gone ahead? Or are you okay with it being postponed? I really do not know when it's going to be played. We just have to wait and see. But hopefully we pick up another 3 points. We bounce back. It feels like the last Premier League game we played was against United. I really hope we can play this game so that we can get that off out of our mind as soon as possible. We've had to stick with that for 2 weeks, so let's hope we get it done as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you on